Well, I've often seen that on social media. There is a young lady, I think, concerned citizen. She talks quite a lot about land, and I listened to her once, and what put me off was the Model C accent.
And I know that this may seem extreme, but remember, it has already happened in Zimbabwe, not so far from us. Zimbabwe has recently been allowing farmers to come back to farm once again. And instead of no compensation, the government has promised to pay more than $3 billion in compensation to the white farmers whose farms were seized by Mugabe. That is because the Zimbabwean government has felt the pinch. The economic damage that occurred due to the seizures of farms in Zimbabwe is a main reason why Zimbabweans are now all over the world. They're not here because they like South Africa. They are here because there are few jobs in their own country. These brands you and I take for granted here are virtually non-existent in Zimbabwe.
All right, let me tell you a quick story. Up here used to be one of the busiest movie theaters in the country when it opened back in those days, late 90s, 98, 97, 97, 98, 99, 2000. It was popping up 20 years ago. It was the place to be, okay? Westgate was the place to be. So things have changed a little bit. The economy is hit hard, and you could see the impact.
Malema makes it seem like if the EFF nationalized the farms, then all black people will become rich through agriculture. But have you really thought about what that really means? The land used for commercial farming in South Africa is about 46,400,000 hectares. If EFF takes that and gives it to the 49 million citizens of South Africa equally, they each get 0.9 hectares. That is not even enough land for subsistence farming, wherein a farmer grows enough to feed their own family only, and it's certainly not enough to sell commercially. To make matters worse, less than half of all that land is suitable for growing crops. The vast majority of the land that is available is only suitable for animals to roam and find food on their own. Take into account droughts, laziness, lack of knowledge, lack of experience, lack of machinery, and you have what? A recipe for disaster.
You can see this is a young South African who basically doesn't know much about politics, right? My sister, Princess Mawutwe, may I ask you this question? Can I ask you, TG, the following question? If I steal your computer right now and keep it to myself, can it be open to me that no, you don't need this computer, you're not doing anything about it? It can never justify that.
Can never.
Yes. So those fellow South Africans, especially young black people, who say we can't use land, are misdirected. I mean, I can assure you one thing. A lot of people, myself, I have a small holding, if I may talk about it very briefly.
You may.
A small holding, in my small holding, is only 11 hectares.
Those were the viewpoints of Honorable Judge Hlophe of Western Cape, or the suspended Judge of Western Cape, Judge Hlophe. And he was saying concerned citizen is clueless with her findings. And everybody knows that what happened to Zimbabwe. Robert Mugabe chased mostly all the white farmers, and the country went to super high inflation, and most of the Zimbabweans are working in South Africa. Others are crossing the borders illegally to come to greener pastures here in South Africa. And the very same South Africa now, there's an issue of we want our land back from the white farmers, and concerned citizen is highlighting the negative side of taking the farms, because Zimbabwe is coming from that era, took the farms, but the economy is down and out. So will South Africa survive if the farmers are gone? Will South Africa survive if the US companies or the European companies are gone? Please leave your comment down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check you in the next video. Take care.